Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Free Range Musician.
On this week's episode, we have a very exciting new video planned for you guys.
After all, it is the most exciting season of the year.
So what season, you might ask?
Is it Christmas? No, wait, that just passed. Halloween before Christmas. Well, maybe we need a drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Audition season.
Woo! This year's gonna be a little different, obviously, because of the pandemic. But don't fret. Students, we've got your back.
So today we will be teaching you guys exactly how to make a good recorded audition during this pandemic season.
First things first, please read the directions. Know what music you should be playing. You should also know if there's a specified order in which the school, the professor, or your judges have asked for you to send the music in. You should know whether to record your pieces separately or all in one take. You should also know if they prefer a video or just an audio recording. You should have the answer to all of these questions. And if you don't right now, please go find out. It will benefit you once you hit the record button.
Another big thing is going to be your personal health. You need to make sure that in the days leading up to your audition, you're sleeping enough, you're eating enough, and you're drinking enough water. You need to make sure your body and yourself are healthy and that you're ready to go as if you were doing a live audition. Make sure you have allotted plenty of time for yourself on your recording day to hunker down and get it done, because it takes a long time to record excerpts, solo pieces, and anything else, much longer than it would to just play them straight through. You're gonna have to take multiple takes, you're gonna have to take breaks, and to give yourself an entire afternoon or an entire day or maybe a couple different afternoons to get it all done, that's going to make sure that you are calm and in a state where you can get your very best take and be happy with your audition. So the next thing I want to talk about is your attire, what you wear in your recorded audition. You need to make sure that this is something professional and something that you could wear to the workplace. You could wear in front of your teachers, you could wear in front of your grandparents. You need to make sure it's appropriate and professional and nice looking. If you need to iron it or steam it so the wrinkles are out, do that. You know, you can wear colors, but I wouldn't do any like really funky or out there patterns like tie-dye or anything like that. And if you're a woman and you're sitting down in your audition, you need to make sure that you're wearing a long skirt or pants, just so that they don't see anything they don't want to see.
Please have your background not be a distraction. It can be a plain wall, it can be a nice painting in the back, but what they don't want to see is your dog or your cat or your birds flying around in the background. We want the focus to be on you and your playing. We don't want to hear mom dropping dishes in the kitchen or dad coming down the stairs, yelling, running, talking about the game. We want your background to just be plain, no distraction to you and your beautiful playing.
So now that Errol has covered video background, I'm going to talk a little bit about video quality. First, make sure that you're recording in horizontal orientation, because that video is going to look a lot more professional and it's going to be a little bit easier to edit if you end up changing the size of the video. make sure that there's enough lighting in the room where you're recording, and if not, set up lamps, set up any sort of lights you can from around your house or wherever you are to make sure that they can see you pretty well. You can experiment with different things. Start and stop your camera and record yourself in different positioning, different distances from the camera. They're going to want to see at least half your body and your instrument. In the couple days leading up to your audition, it's good to experiment and kind of get a game plan for what you're going to do, what your camera placement is going to be, what camera you're going to use, what audio equipment you're going to use, and all that. Have a plan in mind so that you're not freaking out the day of.
Now, let's talk a little bit about audio equipment. You don't need the most expensive microphone on the market to get your best sound. You really don't. But here are some options. You could just record with your iPhone microphone. It is perfect. I've used it multiple times for recorded auditions and it has worked perfectly for me. All I've had to do is make sure that the room that I was in got my best sound, and I tested out different places around my house or my high school's auditorium or my high school's band room to try and get my best sound. I've also used a Blue Yeti mic. For my YouTube videos, I use a Shure MV88 mic that attaches to my iPhone. And then when I do record tuba now, I use an Electro Voice RE20 microphone that goes through my Steinberg interface. So there's many different options that you can have, all affordable options. There's different ways, and we will be sure to leave many different options for you in the comments.
So audio quality is going to be another one that you're just going to have to experiment a little bit with. Make sure you've tested out beforehand and you kind of know what the placement's going to be, what it's going to sound like, and listen to it back, because you don't want to be in a position where you record your entire audition and then you listen back to the audio and it sounds kind of crappy. Most of the time, there isn't a right answer. It just takes a lot of experimentation. Like, I'm a horn player, and so our bell of our instrument, where the sound comes out, it faces backwards. So when I was learning to use my mic, I had to test a bunch of different things, like, am I going to put this mic in front of me? Am I going to put it behind me? Am I going to put it to my side? Am I going to put it 10 feet away or 3 feet away? So, like, do some reading, do some research, and just try things out.
You should send in your best and your favorite take. Give yourself enough time in your recording day. Don't wait until 10 p.m. at night when everybody in your house wants to fall asleep. Don't wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning trying to get it done either if you compare it. Okay? Give yourself an ample amount of time to record and make your best video. And listen back to your recordings. Check that it is your best work, and if it is, send it right in, and I'm sure the judges and your professors or future professors will love it.
This is the time when you're going to want to put it all together and have this final product to send to your school, orchestra, camp, or anywhere else you're auditioning. The first thing you're going to want to do is get your hands on some video software. And there's many free options out there. I know one of them that I've used is iMovie. There's also going to be other options that you're going to have to pay for. One that I use is Final Cut Pro. There's also Adobe Premiere. There's a ton of them out there, and I'll link some below. And this will allow you to put it all together and create a really good finished product. So once you get familiar with the software that you decided to use by watching instruction videos or reading instructions, you're going to want to upload your video and audio and anything else into the video software. You're going to line your music and your visuals up so that they're in time with each other. And then whatever editing needs to be done to the visual aspect, you're going to do in that software. So if it's really dark, you might be able to lighten it up a little bit. I would kind of stay on the conservative side with this. Don't put any like bright pink filters on anything. I like pink, but don't go there. Make it look polished and professional. That's your goal. You can always add title slides or words over your video saying the title of the piece and the composer, just to make it look kind of nice and cohesive. It's all to your own discretion. So do what you want to do. Do what you think will make it look nice. And then maybe just include like a little thank you in writing at the end. Include your name in writing at the beginning. I think the judges will really appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, good luck. It's gonna be fun and you're gonna be really proud of it after you see the final product come out.
Thank you guys for watching our video on how to make a great recorded audition.
Don't forget to ask any questions you may have in the comments. Shoot us an email. Like and subscribe and send this video to your friends. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed it and we will catch you in a couple weeks.